What's up? What's up? What's up? Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, December the 30th, y'all, 2020. It is also the last broadcast of this year for News in Motion. So good morning to all of you. Good morning, Jacqueline. How are you this morning? Good morning, Deborah. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Yvonne and Shirley. Good morning. Good morning to Adrian. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Kenya. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Philip. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy Burrs. Good morning, Julie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I woke up this morning with great anticipation. Good morning, Hester. Good morning, Annette. Hester, your comment cracked me up yesterday. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Kenny. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dana. Good morning to all. Good morning, Lawrencine and Marion and Kim and Annette. Good morning to all of you. Good morning. I'm so excited. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Demia. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. This is the last broadcast of 2020. This is the last broadcast of 2020. Just to start off, my team and I had a great meeting yesterday. And during our meeting, good morning, Lori. Good morning, Bill. During our meeting, they have come to love y'all, although they don't necessarily participate in. Good morning, Paige. Good morning, Leanne. We've missed you, Demia. The girls talked about you, Demia. Good morning, Kim Edmondson. Good morning, Davia. Demia, I will tell you, the girls talked about you yesterday. Y'all, I want y'all to know. There's five of them, and I need to stop saying the girls. There's also Howard, and Howard just loves all of us. The necklace, thank you. I thought, celebration, New Year's, let's just do this. We're going into New Year. Good morning, Kelly Lee. And so, y'all, the girls started talking about, we want tomorrow too. Nope, Philip, nope. Today is it for this year, and then we'll be back on Monday. But y'all, I just want y'all to know that the girls talk about you all. Good morning, Diane. And they are getting to know you. And I just need to stop saying that because Howard's a part too. And they were talking about people they have missed over the Christmas holiday. And they were calling you all by name. So just know that you're making an impression on these young women and also the young man. You're making an impression on them. You are drawing them to go deeper. You should know, I want you to know that today. You are speaking life to them. They laugh at y'all's comments. They will, good morning, Felicia, in the middle of a hard work day, they will go through the thread to get some laughter on. So y'all are bringing people life that you have never laid eyes on. And that's just what they were sharing with me yesterday. Why am I getting teary-eyed? I have no idea. Good morning, Elaine. But the girl, I just want y'all to know the team, and they're all millennials. They're all under 30. No, there's one that's 32. They're all under 35. I'll say it that way. Y'all are speaking life to these millennials. Y'all really are. So good morning, Pastor Alex. I wanted just to say to you all that y'all are blessing people you don't even know. Y'all are blessing people that you have no idea. We spent time yesterday, and I'm just giving me the moment, y'all. This is the last broadcast of 2020. We'll be back on Monday. But we were just looking back over the past since June, since we launched News in Motion. And we even looked at old films. Good morning, Shantae, of when I was in my one small office, and then when I had to go to the dining room because my husband was doing a Zoom upstairs, and then found out that the dining room ended up being the next space and then this space. And we looked at the progression of all of that. We talked about just how we were doing things and how everyone's sharpening another person. So iron sharpen iron. And we were just talking about the love, but they are watching y'all, they are reading y'all's comments, and they are getting strengthened by these. They're listening to old music, like, y'all partied like that? Yep, we had some real words to the beats So just there's so much more that's coming out of this. We looked at how much money we raised, and money it's not paying us, but how much money we raised. And the money that we've raised through News in Motion to help feed those who are food insecure, from the time we were talking about it, y'all, we've raised over $7,000. And we don't look at it until we look at all the reports and everything. And that money has gone all directly out to help someone else. We looked at how many people we prayed with. We looked at so much that we were like, all of this has been happening from News in Motion. We looked at the number of people that News in Motion that we knew of, registered people to vote. Y'all, we registered to vote over 2,000 people for the general election. We just had our own praise party yesterday as we were trying to identify the 3 winners of the bag. Yes, Damia. So now what we have to do, we have no choice. We have to now file for a 501c3. So we will start that sometime next week. So if anybody on here can help us put that together, let us know. And we have a template and we have framework, but we realize that we have that. Trying to think what else. We just had a great time. The list of foods, the list of movies, the list of so much. Good morning, Pam Carr. Y'all, this tribe is on it. Who would have thought? And I kept sitting there saying on our Zoom call, like, who would have thought this would have been happening? But it's happening, y'all. It's happening. So I wanted to share that on the front side. Yep, that's right, Bill Palmer. NIM rocks. Good morning, John Gore. So I wanted to share that with all of y'all on the front side. Our team met yesterday. So I just gave y'all all these things that we were doing. But y'all, that over $7,000 that the News in Motion people that we have given our community to those who are food insecure, unbelievable. So yes, so now we're taking steps to file a 501c3 because we're still going to have that side of it. We realize there has to be a social enterprise side to this and what we're doing. So thank you to all of you. I want to say that on the front end. All right, again, this is the last broadcast of 2020. So let's get started. So just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. So this paper, I had to go to the paper because it's 4 pages full. I don't know if y'all ever looked back and tracked back over the year, like what Megan did. And I can call her name, y'all, because she got hired. Good morning, Elder Pugh. She got hired by another firm. And they recruited her. Her name is Megan. She doesn't start there yet, so I can talk about Megan. Many of y'all met Megan during Friendsgiving. Megan rocks. She rocks. I had this idea. I said, y'all be cool to do a look back over 2020. She said, I got you. I got that. At 11:30, all of this, y'all, came into my inbox. 5 pages full. I was like, Megan, you rock, girl. So let me just give y'all a quick rundown. I will not read all of them. Good morning, Patricia. I will end up doing a blog and posting on the blog tomorrow. But let me just give y'all this. So Megan, thank you. I know she's listening. So Megan, thank you. Y'all, in January, this is a look back. In January, Australia still was experiencing wildfires going into the new year, burning 47 million acres and killing at least 34 people. Meghan Markle told her prince, we are out of here before things get wild. So they stepped down from the royal family. The official announcement of COVID-19 came out from Wuhan, China. The impeachment trial began of Trump. The first case of coronavirus was in the U.S., confirmed it was a 35-year-old Washington man. And then we also experienced the death of Kobe and Gigi Bryant. That was January. In February, again, I'm not reading all of these, but in February, Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. Ahmaud Arbery was gunned down and murdered. Yeah, Ahmaud Arbery. Harvey Weinstein was convicted. And then the House of Representatives passed the anti-lynching legislation after 5 people were killed. The first coronavirus death was reported in the U.S. in February. In March, the stock market crashed. Italy starts its nationwide quarantine. The World Health Organization officially declared coronavirus a pandemic. NBA suspended season. Breonna Taylor was murdered while she slept in her bed in March. First, schools began to close in New York. The IRS announced that tax day was postponed until July the 15th. The stay-at-home orders began to take effect across the U.S. The 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo were suspended. $1,200 relief payments came out. And then in April, we had the president of the United States say we should ingest bleach and take hydrochloroquine. The first reported armed protest against masks and lockdowns happened in Michigan. The NFL held its first virtual draft. Now, I'm only just to April, y'all. In May, we found out that the U.S. had hornets that would murder people. Yeah, you know, they were called the murder. They're called the murder hornets. George Floyd was killed. He was killed. He was murdered on Facebook Live, where millions of people watched him take his last breath. Yeah. That still ticks me off. In May, racial justice protests began. That happened in May. SpaceX launched 2 astronauts in the International Space Station. States of emergencies are declared in major cities across the U.S. after protests began over the death of George Floyd and racism in America. The protests went everywhere. They went around the world protesting racism. People end up having a voice and decided to stand up and say something and do something. Protesters in June, protesters in D.C. are pepper sprayed and shot with rubber bullets prior to the occupant, Donald J. Trump, walked to a nearby church for a photo op with a Bible that was upside down. That happened. Joe Biden secured the Democratic nominee for president, and Black Lives Matter Plaza was created in the section of 16th Street Northwest in D.C. U.S. is first country to reach 2 million COVID cases. NASCAR bans Confederate flag. Rashad Brooks was killed at a Wendy's parking lot for sleeping in his car. Yeah. A garage pulled handle fashion and a noose was found in Bubba Wallace's garage in Talladega Speedway in Alabama. It was later reported not a hate crime. Mississippi retired its state's flag, and in June, News in Motion was launched. In July, the Supreme Court rules Trump must release his financial records to the prosecutors in New York. Regis Philbin dies at 88. NBA resumed its season in a bubble in Orlando, Florida. And I'm skipping a whole lot. Again, I'll put it in a blog post and I will post it sometime tomorrow. In August, Joe Biden announces Senator Kamala Harris, as his vice president running mate, the first woman, the first black woman, the first black person as the VP of the United States. Wildfires get worse in California with thunderstorms. Apple becomes the first company to be valued in the United States of over $2 trillion, y'all. $2 trillion. Jacob Blake, shot, killed. No, he wasn't killed. He was shot by a police officer in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He was shot. Then Chadwick Boseman dies at 43 after battling colon cancer. In September, wildfire starts in San Bernardino County due to a gender reveal party. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg dies at the age of 87. Judge Amy Coney Barrett is chosen by Trump to fill the Supreme Court vacancy. It is reported in the New York Times that Trump only paid $750 in federal taxes in 2016 and 2017. The first presidential debate happened, which was a train wreck. October, Trump and Melania tested positive for COVID. We also later learned that their son tested positive as well. Trump goes to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center for some sort of treatment. I'm going to leave that alone. FBI arrest and charge 13 men for trying to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Still trying to hire his accountant. Right, Demia, right. Coronavirus cases surpass 8 million in the U.S. This is October, y'all. The LA Dodgers win the MLB World Series. It's the first title since 1988. In November, U.S. becomes the first country to exceed 100,000 daily cases of COVID. Trump launches suit to stop counting votes in Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Michigan. We had an election on November the 3rd, but it really didn't come to a winner till November the 7th. First time in history that way because of the way it happened. I'm not talking about the Gore and Bush one. Alex Trebek, host of Jeopardy, dies after battling pancreatic cancer. I can't even get that out. Somewhere I missed John Lewis. John Lewis also passed away in 2020. And if somebody has a late date, let me know the date of John Lewis's passing. Pfizer released early data on COVID vaccine, saying it was 90% effective. And then on the 18th, that was on the 9th of November, on the 18th of November, Pfizer releases new results. Trump, on November 25th, Trump starts pardoning people, starting with Michael Flynn. Yeah. Then we get to December. Attorney General Barr officially announced that there's no evidence of voter fraud that could change the outcome of the 2020 election. England starts inoculating its residents against COVID-19. Call and send recap to the Columbus Dispatch and Megan get paid for her research. I like that, John. I like that. I like that. They would be happy to publish this. They would. I like that. You hear that, Megan? I know you want to hear. The Supreme Court rejects lawsuits in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia to overturn election results. The Electoral College confirms Joe Biden. Hallelujah. And Madam Vice President-elect Kamala Harris as the new President-elect and Vice President-elect. Moderna vaccine came out. December the 20th, COVID death toll in the U.S. surpasses 300,000. As of today, there's a showdown in Congress and the Senate, and Mitch McConnell keeps blocking it. There's a runoff election taking place in January in Georgia. We can have the first black vice president, Madam Vice President, call every vote if there are ties in the Senate. We also learned today that Vice President Mike Pence refuses to sign any document to overturn the election. Again, this is 5 pages. I did not read all of it. Again, if I can get John Lewis, I need to get John Lewis. He's not on here, so I do want to mention, you know what? That's a lie. He is on here. So John Lewis is on here. So y'all, that's just a recap. That's just a recap of 2020. When I was looking at it, I was like, all of this happened in 2020? And we know that's not everything. We know that's not everything. So again, Megan, thank you. Thank you, Megan, for your work on this, for always having my back, and for when I came out of left field with it. You said, I got you, and you put that thing together on an Excel spreadsheet that blew my mind. So, Megan, thank you for that. I'm calling them out today. So, Megan, thank you for that. And congratulations on your new job, just as long as you don't leave me. All right, y'all. So what else is happening right now? Come through Georgia. Come through Georgia. More than 2.3 million have voted in the Georgia runoff. And y'all get this, 79,000 voters of that 2.3 million, 79,000 of them did not vote in the general election. Did not vote in the general election. They're like, we ain't doing this. Y'all, the coronavirus numbers in the U.S., 19,959,990 confirmed cases. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. That's right, John, Megan for the win. Let that sink in. 346,467 deaths. Let that sink in. Recovered 11,836,028. So we celebrate that recovery. And y'all don't forget, as you're coming in, because I have so much more to share, but as you're coming in, don't forget to find somebody on the thread and give them a message of encouragement. Remember, we said we were going to do that today. And if you have your picture to post of yourself, only if you want to, post your picture on the thread as well. But please make sure you're speaking life to someone on this thread this morning as we end our last segment broadcast until 2021. Y'all, Louisiana, this is sad news. This came out yesterday right about 10:05. Louisiana Congressman-elect Luke Letlow died yesterday of Corona-19. He was in his early 40s. I believe he was 41. He tested positive on December the 18th, was in ICU by December the 19th. And again, he passed away yesterday, which is December the 29th. He leaves a wife and two very young children. I believe one is somewhat a newborn, maybe 6 or 7 months, and the other is a toddler. So pray for his wife and his two children. Please pray for them. Pray for his parents as well. In LA, still talking about the coronavirus, in LA, one person is dying every 10 minutes from the coronavirus. Patients are being placed in gift shops. They're clearing out the gift shop areas to place gurneys and place beds with patients in conference rooms and in their chapels. They are turning away people. They're telling ambulances not to come in, not to come in, not to come in. Thanks to Lori Wallace for giving me the heads up on this. I was seeing something, but I wasn't connecting the dots, and she was able to give me all this information. They have now decided, they're now in a place in California, in LA County, they are personally deciding who lives and who dies, depending upon the survival rate. If they don't think you're going to survive, if they see that you have diabetes, if they see that you have cancer, if they see that you have a heart condition, if they see that, when they pull up your record, they're putting you in the gift shops, in the chapels, and in the conference rooms, and they're then taking their number of hours of people and who they are, and they're turning it to the people who they believe will survive. Now we're putting our lives in the hands of people and not in the lives of God. And that has troubled me. And you can Google it. It's out there. It's out there. It's out there. You can Google it. Now, y'all, this new strand is considered to be 70% more contagious than the original strand of coronavirus. The first known U.S. case of the highly contagious new strand of the coronavirus that is spreading throughout the United Kingdom has been discovered in the rural area of Colorado County, indicating the first circulated in the state, in the nation. It happened right there in rural. Remember, they didn't think it was happening in the rural areas. Colorado State Lab confirmed the presence of the new strand in Elbert County after a man in his 20s tested positive for what's now being called the B117 variant. The B117 variant. So we have that now. The second strand is now in the U.S., and they believe it to be 70% more contagious. They don't believe that it is any more deadly than the current one, but they don't know. So y'all, I don't know how else to tell y'all this. Stay home, wear your mask, and practice social distancing. Please do that. Please do that. Please do that. Y'all keep posting, telling each other what you think about them, speak life to them. Y'all encourage somebody. You don't have to know them on here to encourage them. Encourage them, encourage them, encourage them. So here's our quotes. You'll never get bored when you try something new. There's really no limit to what you can do. Dr. Seuss. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. Life is change. Growth is optional. Choose wisely. That's Karen Kaiser Clark. Never underestimate the power you have to take your life in a new direction. That is Germany Kent. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. That's E.E. Cummings. Although no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start now and make a brand new ending. That's Karl Barth. It always seems impossible until it is done. That's Nelson Mandela. Don't be afraid to give up the good and go for the great. That's John D. Rockefeller. Those are our quotes. We decided that next year, I like saying that next year, 2021, we're going to have a quote every News in Motion. We're going to give a quote, and hopefully it will be uplifting and empowering. All right, y'all. So y'all asked for it. Here it is. This is the New Year's Day menu. The black way of doing a New Year's menu. Good morning, Anita. Y'all, Southern cornbread. Southern cornbread's on the menu. Southern cornbread. And if you're just chiming in, what we're doing is that we're finding someone on the thread and we are just encouraging someone. We're giving them an encouraging word. You don't have to know them to give them an encouraging word. You have no idea. God showed me in a vision that you're literally going to change a life around for the better with your words. So please, 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 we'll do this throughout the day. So look through that. If you see that somebody did not get a word, pray about it if it's for you to give that person a word. But don't anybody be discouraged, because by the end of the day, everybody will have a word. I know that. I know that to be so. Y'all, I've heard of black eyed peas, but I never heard of fried black eyed peas. Brown sugar pork roast, that's on the menu. Pickled corn is on the menu. Sausage bread is on the menu. Squash and onions, y'all, they're on the menu. Deviled eggs is on the menu. Cheese grits casserole, that's on the menu. Low country boil. Man, what I would do to have some of that right about now. My mother-in-law actually makes the bomb. She really needs to sell it in a store. She twists the sausage in there, the shrimp in there. She'll put some corn in there. She'll put lobster in there. Oh, yes, she will. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. She let that thing simmer. Woo, that's good. Collard greens is on the menu. Here we go again. Pig feet's on the menu. Neck bones on the menu. Fried catfish is on the menu. Cabbage is on the menu. Then we have fried corn is on the menu. Then for dessert, we have pound cake. We have red velvet cake. And this is your last call for sweet potato pie. That's on the menu. Then, of course, you have champagne. You have mimosas. And that can be spiked or not. You have punch. You even in the black menu, you have Kool-Aid. Remember the Kool-Aid where you pour all that sugar in there? That's why we got problems today, because of all that sugar being poured in there. Then we have root beer floats. That's on the menu, y'all. That's on the menu for New Year's. That's on the menu. All right, y'all, for the win. For the win. Dr. Diamond Rashad. She's a black woman doctor. She calls herself the super auntie, and she is the owner of Emira's Mamas, which offers black moms hope, joy, and a little bit of sunshine in a box. She shares her passion for helping moms heal by saying, I think that self-care is essential for all moms, new and seasoned, but especially for Black mothers. That's her quote. She goes on to say, Black women tend to take care of themselves last and become superwoman for everybody but themselves. She said, add in the stress of racism, worrying about your family and the Black men in your life, dealing with health care that doesn't look like you and just won't listen to your needs. She says, breaking generational curses and trying to do better for yourself. That's her goal. Now get this, y'all. Dr. Rashad is a Black woman. She was born and raised in Savannah, Georgia. Y'all, currently, she's only 26 years old, and that's her heart. So she gets the win for the day. Remember, going into 2021, we want you to help us identify the person for the win. Send us an article. If you know them personally, give us a write-up. Please follow these rules. Do not post it on my wall. Do not post it and tag me on my wall. Send it to the inbox so that then we can do the research, put it together, and put it on News in Motion. So please use either the inbox or go through my website, which is www.gaildudley.com, and fill out the contact form, or email me if you have my email address, or call, or text me if you have my cell phone number. But please do not post it on my wall. Do not tag it to me on my wall. Just do it in the inbox. And we do that for a reason. We do that for a reason because we also want to connect with them as well. We're going to do something special for each person with the win comes 2021. So we want to do it that way. So we want you to participate in that. We want you to participate in that. Before I give you the inspirational message, my team wanted me to also share with you all that at the year end and with everything we're doing, we are asking each person that's viewing this video to please sow. And it'll be more of an investment because we're not a 501c3 yet, but just invest. You can invest as small as $1. You can invest any amount you want to, and do that to my Cash App, which is the $ M as in Mary, I, M as in Mary, today, Today. And if somebody will put that in there, that would be great. And it stands for Ministry in Motion Today. So M as in Mary, I, M as in Mary, today, Today. And that's the $ in front of that. But regardless, we want to go into 2021 with having the resources to do some of the things that we have seen God reveal to us to do. We have seen that. The team is working. We're all volunteering. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that part of it. But we see where God is taking us, and we need your help. So if you want to be the first investors to News in Motion, please do so. If you rather send a check, just inbox me and I'll tell you where to send it. Or if you rather use Zelle, just inbox me and I'll give you the Zelle information. I'll give that to you. So the inspirational message. I thought I would have some fun here. And I hope Elder Pugh is still on here. I see some of the pastors are still on here. I want us to talk about songs that will get us through. And I'm not talking about today's hip hop praise and worship, although it's good. But y'all, I went back. Excuse me. I went back a little bit. No, I'm not clearing my throat to sing. Excuse me. I'm not doing that. And I don't know why I just did that. But seriously, I pulled up some old songs, some old gospel music. And I want to start with the first one. I see you, Elder. I want to start with the first one. Edwin Hawkins, Oh Happy Days. Maybe I will sing. Y'all know that. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Yeah. When Jesus walks. Y'all know that was a song that gets you through when you're having trouble. And then Kurt Carr, For Every Mountain. For every mountain. He's brought me through. Y'all, he's done brought us through some mountains. Y'all need to go ahead and get excited about that. This is the inspirational message today. Find that song that's going to bring you through. And y'all, here's this one. This one can take me to my knees. Tremaine Hawkins, A Wonderful Change. A wonderful change has come over me. Yes, yes. That song has brought me through so much. A wonderful change. A wonderful change has come over me. A wonderful change, I believe, has come over all of us. And then I love this one, y'all. I love this one. Andre Crouch. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We're going to see the King. Y'all, yeah. Those songs will get you over. My soul has been anchored, by Douglas Miller. But if the storms don't cease. Yeah, he's saying, it's going to cease, but just in case it doesn't. And if the winds keep on blowing in my life, my soul has been anchored in. Oh yeah, the Lord. And this is a beauty about this. You don't have to know how to sing these songs. Because these songs will get you through rough time. And trust me, I know. Special gift by Donnie McClurkin. It's so sweet. It's so sweet to trust in Jesus. Just to take him at his word. Yeah. When you start singing those songs, the atmosphere shifts, y'all. Because it digs deep. The new praise and worship songs, okay, that's good. But these old songs, it has a different kind of meaning. It hits you in a different way. In the Midst of It All by Yolanda Adams. I Shall Wear a Crown by Thomas Whitfield and Company. When it's all over. Yeah, we're going to have a crown on, y'all. Nothing but the blood. Nothing but the blood. What can wash away my sins? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. There you go. And then Through It All. Through it all. That's Andre Crouch too. Through it all, I learned to trust in Jesus. I learned to trust in God. And then y'all know we got to end with this one. The blood will never lose its power. The blood that Jesus shed for me. Yeah, y'all know that is when you just think about it. You can be in the worst situation. You pull that out, that hits your spirit, that goes down deep. You like, what problem? There's no more problem because these songs will pull us through. Y'all, these songs will pull us through. It reaches to the highest mountain. Yeah. Y'all know y'all singing at home. Y'all know y'all singing at home. It flows to the lowest valley. Oh, yes. The blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never lose its power. Yeah, y'all. That's the inspirational message for today. That's the inspirational message. Y'all, find that song. Find that song that regardless of what's going on in your life, it pulls you through. It pulls you through. So I trust that y'all are singing. I don't know. I went in last night putting these songs together, just thinking about these songs and just thinking about how it just got me over. That's why I went to Kurt Carr. For every mountain, he's brought me through. For every mountain. There hasn't been a mountain that Jesus has not brought me through. There hasn't been a mountain that Jesus has not brought you through, y'all. Go back. Yeah, go back. Yes, right, Bill. The blood that Jesus, shed for me. Y'all, I'm getting excited. I know we gotta go. 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 So this is how I'm going to end our last broadcast of 2020. I just want to say Happy New Year to you. Happy blessed New Year to you. May you tap into that joy. May you move where God tells you to move. May you do everything that God has called you to in this season. I read to y'all, and this is Megan. Again, Megan, thank you. These are 5 pages, and I will post it to my blog. It won't get up there probably till tomorrow. But y'all, she went back through January through today, pulling out everything. And everything is detailed. And I did not get a chance to read all of these to you. I gave y'all the Black New Year menu today. I gave you quotes all week. I am so excited to see y'all come Monday, January the 4th, 2021. Y'all continue to feel the thread encouraging someone. You don't need to know who they are. Just encourage them. We'll keep this up all day, y'all. Check it out to make sure everybody has been covered. If you see somebody who has not received a word yet, pray about if they're a person you need to give the word to. But hear me, everyone on here. If you don't have a word yet, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. That means there's a special word coming just for you. And I know every person is going to receive something. If y'all don't mind, and I will give I can give you Megan's name. Again, she's transitioning to another job. But y'all, please bless Megan on here. Please bless H. He's our male team member. I can give you only his initial. Please bless H on here. Please bless D. I'm going to just give you her name. Please bless Dominic on here. Please bless K on here. Please bless, I'm missing somebody. L on here. I think that's everybody. So please make sure you're blessing them as well. Y'all, it's been fun. It's been fun. And if God allows me to come back here on January the 4th, and if I haven't been taken off of this earth, I will be here because God has already given us a vision. So I'm pretty sure you'll see me on Monday, January the 4th. Again, if you want to be what we call the first investors of News in Motion, go ahead and make that investment. We will be filing for a 501c3 for the social enterprise side, but we will still have our profit side on this way. So the investment that you make will be on the profit side. And it's just going to help us to do everything we want to do in 2020. You can send that to the CashApp. You can send that to the CashApp, which is the $ M as in Mary, I M as in Mary today. TODAY, or if you want to send a check or Zelle me, inbox me that information. We'll get that to you. Start sending in those people you want us to recognize for the win. Again, do not post it on the wall. Do not tag me on the wall, but please send it to my inbox or email me. Y'all have a safe time. Have a beautiful New Year's. Y'all keep clearing out that closet. Get rid of some stuff. God is just so good. He's so good. And then find that song. Find that song that will get you through. Find that song. Remember, we were still blessing families until tomorrow. And God may tell you to continue to bless them beyond tomorrow. So if you will allow me, I would like to pray as I sign off. If you will allow me. Dear Heavenly Father, we just say thank you, Abba Father. Thank you for your hand of healing, for your hand of favor, for your hand of increase, for your hand of wisdom, for your hand of knowledge, for your hand of grace, for your hand of peace upon our lives. Now, God, I ask that you would manifest within us those giftings that you will have us to walk into beginning today. God, we know there's nothing magical when the clock strikes 12:01 on January the 1st. But God, for us, we know it's a new season. So God, thank you for breathing life into us. God, thank you for touching our hearts. God, thank you for ordering our steps. God, thank you for the blessings seen and unseen. Thank you for your hand of protection and guidance. God, thank you. Thank you for bringing back children that have run away. God, thank you for turning children back to you who have decided to do something different. But God, they don't know that you're coming for them, and we're praying for them, and they will soon return to you. God, heal marriages that are broken. God, heal children who are struggling. God, touch those who have mental health issues, God, and really that's all of us, God. So God, touch all of our mental health. God, give us the emotional strength, give us the physical strength, God, to do what you've called us to do. God, everywhere we go, we will be reminded to give your name all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. It is in Jesus' name that I pray, amen. All right, y'all. Happy New Year to everyone. Mwah. I love you. Have a great and safe weekend and New Year. See you on Monday, January the 4th, 2021.